Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk, guys. Welcome back, and we have an epic game from Brianc 53, and it's Brianc Tier 8 French. Is this a light? It's a medium. It's the Litium. The Litium? I don't know. It's a light that's a medium that's a light. I don't know. But it's the Brianc, and it's pretty good. 2 shots, 390 alpha, hits really hard. He's carrying about 12 gold APCRs. Got some small kits. Put the large kits on, man. Come on. He is here on Red Shire. As I said, this is going to be an epic game. Ooh, careful. You went right through that bush. Right through the bush. We see a Sturve right off. He sent me a note, said, hey, I had a good game here. And I said, I'll say. We'll take a look at how it goes. It is epic, guys. But like most epic games, shenanigans have to ensue on one side or the other. So let's check it out. He did mention he probably hung out in the middle a little too long. We're going to talk about that. He's got a CS44 moving along. Progetto kind of overextends. I'm a little bit surprised his team wasn't able to just go take it out, but it is backing off. I think I agree with not jumping on the Progetto because there's so many guns in the game, and plus he'll maul you. So I think you might have helped kill him, but you would not have come out of that unscathed, especially with 2 little artillery and all the guns left. So let the Progetto go in and lose some hit points. Unfortunately, your 3001 is a complete muppet, and for whatever reason, he's just drive. Look at them. What are they doing? There's 3 tanks. They got all enamored of the Progetto trying to chase him, and the Progetto basically won that. He lost some hit points. He lost about half his hit points, but he got a 3045 dead, a 3002 M dead, and the 703 mauled. And the AMD's almost dead. So I mean, the IS took damage. The whole thing was a disaster. Now I really liked that while I was talking. What happened there is watching the Progetto do his thing. And I didn't have the view that he was showing, but what happened is he looked at the Progetto and it took a couple hits and got down to a 1-shot, and he took that opportunity to get rid of the Progetto, one of the top tier tanks in the enemy team. Didn't mention it, but he's top tier in a 6, 7, 8 battle. But he knows he's got to move because he probably got lit. Now I don't think he did actually. This gets lit a long time. No, he didn't get lit at all. All right. Unless it already went away. But in any event, he did need to move, taking that shot. I thought that was really nicely done. He's going to move back around here and then start working his way back to the middle. The east side looks okay. Now, we get a lot of guys lit up right here, and I thought you didn't investigate that very well. You're sort of looking, and then you back out. I think you had some shot opportunities in there. But your AMD goes in and dies in any event. So you're going to take that opportunity to move back into the bushes, get a little more spotting, pick up to 457 right there, and a little power slide action. Now we're back into the center bush. All right, this is not going great because it's 2-4, and it looks like the east side of the map is about to lose. It's not doing very well over there. So like you said in your note to me, you said, you'll probably comment that I could have gone to one flank or the other and helped, and I will definitely say that. What's interesting about that is you're going to ultimately prove me wrong based on how it works. My counter is, I think, had you taken the weight of your guns over to the east side, you probably could have helped preserve some of your tanks, and it wouldn't have become such an emergency. That's the only thing I'm going to throw out there. But you know what? I'm not the guy who just had this game. So let's see how this game goes, because you're going to have to fight the game you're in, not the one you wish you were in. So I thought that was a good shot right there. Notice he backed out from the bushes. The other thing I really liked is he shifted left to see if he had a solid bush to the guys on the ridge. I don't know if you noticed that. He backed out till that one was solid, then he looked and went, yep, that one's solid too, and then he took that shot. What I mean by that is if you just back out straight out of this bush, you can still be not opaque to this part of the bush, which is where these guys are going to see you, and that happens a lot. So he took a quick check to the left and went, oh, bushes are solid there too, and took that shot on the buggy. East side is starting to lose, but we've got some shots of opportunity. Does the same thing here. Back, back, back. Although that time you didn't check, so I think you were... Yeah, well, not bad. It's solid there. Something over in this area, but there's some trees too, so it looks like you're in not bad shape. Another little cheeky shot onto the Dicker Max. Notice every time he gets those one shot and he knows another one's not coming, he hits C and reloads. Very quick at it. Very well practiced at it. We have the CS kind of hanging out there. A little request for fire. It's not bad now. It's 3-5, and the CS is out in the open. Backs up till the bush is solid. Guy takes some hits. He's down to 1 shot. There we go. And ooh, that was a bummer. That was a bummer. You know why? Because he low rolled. Could have easily killed that guy in one shot, and it would have been another kill. We'll talk about that in a minute. He's got his one shell. Looks like he's looking for a quick shot of opportunity potentially before he reloads, and we're going to get something in. It looks like we do. This is an interesting shot to me. He's going to wait. Puts it in there and moves. I think you were actually double bushed because of the tree. And you don't get spotted till there. I think. In any event, probably a good idea to move out after taking that shot. There could have been other people, not just the CS-44 looking or having vision onto that spot. Now we're going to move over to this little nook, and we're going to fight a lot of the battle. You can see that 5-9. Things are not going well, guys. We have 1 kill, 1,700 damage. We have a lot of kills to go, folks. All right. The logo's down to the Artie. All right. So we've got 1 kill, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys alive. I want you to remember that. We have 1 kill, and there's 9 enemy guys alive. A little shot to soften up the Scorpion G. We'll move on up here and see what we got. The 50-2's running around, Scorpion G. The reload is relatively quick. Because you only have 2 shells, it does reload fairly quick. There's the Scorpion doing his thing. Him, no, let's hit the Scorpion. So hit him. Brings him down to 1-shot territory very easily. We're seen, and we're able to take him down. Now we have 2 kills. 2 kills, and there's only 4 tanks alive on his team. It's 7-11. A little bit more spotting damage up to 1,300. We got 3,124 damage. With the 50-2 moving in, the Tiger P. We're just about reloaded. These Muppets are pushing in. One of the bigger mistakes in this game, especially from this position. Kills him, puts another one into there, but bounces and goes back to the reload. Poor CS-44 is doing his best to hold them off right there. And Brian will pull back into the bushes here. Nicely done, little cover. And here comes another Muppet. The other CS-44 has decided to drive up the middle of the map. Probably, and rightly so, the enemy team is thinking, we got this all wrapped up. Oh, wait a minute. Now, like I said, 4 kills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys alive. 4 kills, 6 guys alive. 5 kills, 5 guys. 5 guys alive. I think you know where this is going by now. I think you know where this is going. The CS-44 is dead. Brian's looking to figure out how to get rid of the FE. I think I would have just pushed into him, circle jerked him, and taken him down, so to speak. There's just nobody else over here. And the reason I like that, going after this guy and just taking him down, is it breaks you open on the map and allows you to go somewhere else. Because right now the 54 Mod 1, the Dicker Max are all converging on this position. And the longer you hang out in the same spot and prove you're willing to, the more they're going to be able to get in there and start locking you down. The Artie knows where you are. And again, once I killed him, I'd have gone forward. What's interesting is the 54 Mod 1 shows up. We're on a reload. I think the gold would be the right call here with the 54 Mod 1. He just has some really good armor. Looks like he's not quite seeing you yet. The tree may be giving you a little bit of cover. So he also sent me a note on this. He said, well, it might have been a mistake going after the Dicker instead of trying to take down the 54 Mod 1. That's a good question, man. And one option was to try to double tap the 54 Mod 1 or get lucky on a high roll. What's he got? Actually, I don't even need a high roll. But I do have to pin. And he has a pretty good chance of bouncing you on that upper plate at this range. So what Brian said is I wanted to take down the Dicker because I knew I was going to pin, and I definitely was going to have enough alpha to take him out, and then I would start taking on the 54 Mod 1. I think you could have gone with either one. I'd have been a little more comfortable going after the Mod 1 if I had already dabbed 2. That would feel a little bit better. But one of them has to die. Whichever one you pick, either double tap the 54 Mod 1 if he doesn't die, or go after the Dicker. And as soon as I killed one, I'd get going. So let's see what happens right here, because we're going to zoom in on the Dicker. We're not quite seen by the mod, but this will definitely... And then once I shot, I'd get out of here. I'd probably take a snapshot on the Mod 1, head around this rock, and just head over this way into the map. Try to go somewhere different. But you're actually going to stand in, and we're going to lose a lot of hit points doing that. We get a bit of a bounce, a little bit of a lucky break. We're waiting for our reloads. The Artie misses. The Mod 1 does a nice job. He hits you, and now he's trying to get a ram. He almost cuts you off. And I like what you did here, folks. One thing you need to think about when someone's trying to ram you and they're fairly fast is you need to try to keep a distance from them. The closer you get to them, obviously, the easier it is for them to make that intercept. So Brian took a nice cut away, which was going to maintain his distance and allowed him to just get by the 54 Mod 1 and avoid that ram. So we come around here and we're down at 400. Holy cow, Artie puts a stun on us. Let me show you what's going on with the thing. And we're just trying to make sure we kill him. We finally do, and holy cow, that got a little bit hairy, and we only come out with 200. This is why I was talking about once you killed the Dicker, I'd have disappeared. I'd gone around the corner through the V and got out of there and try to take this guy on without just trying to face punch him. And you were in good shape if you were reload. The problem was you were on a reload. So that's why I say maintain distance, run away, get your reload, then you can start messing around with face punching and such. Get that 2 APCR gold rounds into the clip, and you'd feel much better about just popping out and taking shots at the guy. 8 kills, 2 enemies alive. See what I'm saying? Epic 8 kills. Can we add a Pascucci's to this? That's like a little ice cream. The cherry on top, I like how he sort of wanders away from him a bit, looking to see if he gets spot. He didn't. He just kind of puts the brakes on, and then this M44 is thinking, uh-oh, and then he down he goes. Immediate to see, reload 2 shells. That's exactly right. I don't see the other artillery. Why not have 2 shells in the clip in case he does show up and I happen to miss him? Foreshadowing. Coming around here looking for him. Great vision on this thing. Look at this. Just catch that guy right at the edge of the circle. Now the AMX 13F3 is like, oh boy. He gets missed and he's like, all right, that's going to work for me. And then he's boink, down. Pascucci's, well done. Dropped on the top of a pool's medal, folks. 10 kills in the Brianc. 4,988 damage, 1,476 assist with 10 kills. Pascucci pulls, high caliber, I don't know, however many, Top Gun, whatever else is piled on top of a game like that. I'll show you the card in just a minute. Really well done. Look, man, I know what you said in the note, and if we wanted to quibble and try to go to the high percentage play, I think it is true that if you would have gone over to the east side and helped your guns, you may have kept some of them alive, but more than likely you don't end up with 10 kills. So a lot of times these 10 kill games go like this. Your team gets a little beat up, and then you've got a carry machine like this that can go around and kill near deads. But that doesn't take anything away with a really well played game. I think that last sequence you talked about, that was maybe a little bit misplayed. I'd have tried to get out of there. It worked out for you, though. Like I said, all these criticisms I have, all these little things to think about, really it's just points to ponder for the most part here. It is set in the sense of, look at the rest of your gameplay and maybe you can use that stuff. But in the case of this game, it's just a fantastic game. Well played, man. Thanks for sending that replay. Hope everybody enjoyed that. I hope you enjoy the channel. If you did, throw me a follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's all I've got for today, and we will see ya.